Memphis last night went down 0-2 to the San Antonio Spurs. Needed overtime. Now they head home. They've been in this position before, but San Antonio a whole lot different than the L.A. Clippers. Mike Conley kind enough to join us. He's at the airport. How's morale this morning, Mike?
Morale's fine. And I think that, guys understand that we are far from being out of this series. So we're looking forward to playing at home.
What did you get from the Spurs that you didn't expect in the first two games?
Well, we expected them to actually play the way, come out and play the way that they did. We didn't expect us to play as poorly as we did. So, we expect them to continue to play Spurs basketball. They're a great defensive team, and obviously they have a lot of options on their offensive side. And Tony Parker's a handful to contain an offensive transition.
Go a little bit deeper on that. You're trying to check Tony Parker. Parker had a big night last night. What does he do that frustrates you?
Well, he's always able to get a good head of steam, and they do a great job of setting pick and rolls. Tim Duncan and Splitter, all those guys have very good screens, and with the spacing that they have and create with all the shooters on the floor. I mean, it's tough to guard a guy like that who's got so many options and an all-star player like him who can make plays as well.
What was it like after the game in the locker room?
Well, guys were upset, obviously. We felt like we put ourselves in a position to win. But I think, going back home, we still feel confident that, we can even this series back up, hopefully take care of home court, and then just try to steal one on the road somehow.
Game 3 coming up on Saturday, talking to Mike Conley of the Grizzlies. Do you change what you do, or you stay the same and be patient?
Well, I would say that you got to change a few things. I mean, I know that there's things I'm sure we're going to look at film, in practice that we need to address. But more so than anything, we have to get back to doing what we do. Find ways to continue playing our style of basketball and forcing our style of play. And if we can do that, then we have a chance of winning.
Where do you put yourself now? I know people don't like to self-rank, but you don't get a lot of publicity in Memphis, but you had a great season. Where do you put yourself with other point guards in the NBA?
Well, I've always, tried to compete in, at the highest level, and I love to, say that I'm up there in the upper echelon of point guards, and the league is full of point guards that rightfully deserve top 10, top 5 recognition. So I just put myself somewhere in there, and I just go out there and do what's best for my team.
Top 10?
Top 10 is fine with me, man. Whatever. I'll let you guys make that assessment. I just play.
You played college ball with Greg Oden for a year. I read where he was making a comeback and he was looking good. Last time you talked to Greg, and what about that comeback?
Well, actually, Greg was in Memphis for a playoff game during the Clippers series. And when I talked to him, he looked good. He felt good and said that he's really excited about this next year and thinks that this could be a year that he can come back and make a statement that he can stay healthy and is ready to get back to the game of basketball. So hopefully he gets that opportunity, and I'll be excited for him either way.
Do you want Memphis to reach out to him?
I'd love Memphis to reach out to him, to be honest. I think that'd be a good fit for him, just being somewhere that, people will embrace him and being around, obviously, myself, that you already have that relationship. And I know that he'd want to play, for a team and coaches and a city that's, so tough like Memphis is. So hopefully that'll work out somehow and we can get him there.
But can he be an impact player in the NBA?
I still think so. I think a lot of people write him off just because of his injuries, but I mean, he's still young. He's still barely 25, and a lot of guys, don't hit their prime until 26, 27, 28 sometimes. So you never know, what the future holds.
Who's the best athlete in your family?
The best athlete in my family, it might be my little sister right now.
Wait.
She's a track.
Wait, when did you become better than your dad?
I was better than my dad since I was like 13, man. He didn't want to admit that, but I've been better than him for a long time.
Yeah, but he was pretty good in track and field. He was pretty impressive.
Oh no, he was amazing, man. I've got videos of him dunking from the free throw line and doing stuff like that I never knew was possible from like a 6'2" guy. So he was good.
Hey, well, good luck with the games at home. Good to visit with you, Mike. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, Mike Conley, Grizzlies point guard. That'd be interesting. And extend an invitation to Greg Oden. And you forget how young these guys are when they go into the NBA. And if he's 25, 26, you give him a chance.